Let's jump
That's good to
in.
me.
Beautiful forest here. What are you cooking, Sirkovitz? Big fan of food, so. Jumping into our table. Let's see what we open.
Everyone's ready.
I'm hoping for a Drana or something. Oh, Crawling Barrens. That's interesting because it's a good card. There's a
I
Merfolk Falconer.
snap the Crawling Barrens here. I love Crawling Barrens. It's won me so many games that I shouldn't have deserved to win otherwise. Although Falconer is very strong, Predation is too, and I like the Night Runner a good amount too. But I wouldn't fault you for taking the Falconer here. But personally, my kind of nonsense, I'm on the Crawling Barrens. Manlands all the way.
What deck does this go in? Because I haven't actually played one yet.
The Barrens?
Yeah. Does it just fit in everything? Yeah.
It's a colorless. It's a colorless like B.
Yeah. Ooh, Pearl Barley Risotto. I made risotto a couple nights ago. Arancini specifically, but yeah, it's good stuff. I've never had mackerel salad. That sounds good. Yeah, I don't really like passing Falconer, but it's probably just fine to take this. What other blue is here? Diviner's kind of good.
Crawling Barrens is going to be solid in literally any deck we wind up in.
Yeah,
I love starting with this card.
Seems like a fine first pick. Into it's a Feed the Swarm, a Blood Beckoning, Expedition Diviner, Relic Amulet, but this is kind of early to pick up an amulet. And the Cleric's fine.
I think I'm on Amulet. I think it's actually the best card in the pack.
On Amulet?
Yeah, we didn't see. We're seeing a bad red. Oh well, I guess they took the rare, right? So it's hard to say exactly. But I like speculating on Amulet. You can wind up in blue red or blue green. Although we did just pass a Falconer, so.
And a Diviner.
I don't know. I think it's the best card in the pack, though.
Yeah. What are we passing up? Rabid Bite, Feed the Swarm, Blood Beckoning, another Diviner. Like, it feels weird to pass the amulet or to take the amulet while passing a good wizard. But maybe that's just what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, it could be Feed here, too.
Yeah.
Feed's the safe pick, I guess.
I think that's what I'm going for.
I guess Feed. I guess we gotta get removal spells.
I don't mind the Wind Robber here. Because we could kind of get ourselves into... I know it's too early to kind of speculate on an actual deck that we're in right now, but Wind Robber and Feed the Swarm can kind of lean us into a black-blue deck. Field Research is okay.
This is not a very strong pack.
No. Felidar is decent as well, but I think I'm just on the Wind Robber. It's a decent uncommon. It's a fine card, and if we end up in Rogues, it's pretty good.
Yeah, maybe wheel that Carver.
Yep. Yeah, I think Wind Robber's fine. Zoff can some... Ooh, Stalker. Stalker's weird, because it's a rogue. It looks like it belongs in this deck, but it actually belongs in, like, the party deck.
Yeah. Shadowcat is a little worse than I thought it was, although I still love it. Drawing cards and 1/1 counters are my kind of thing. Blight Priest is fine. Blood Beckoning's great.
I like Heroes. Zoff Consumption's fine if we want to stay in black. It's a decent endgame card. Blood Beckoning's also very good.
I also just get destroyed by Shepherd of Heroes pretty commonly.
Yeah, Shepherd's good as well.
Yeah, I don't know. You no matter what, you're passing a decent black card from this pack.
That's true. We could try to just cut blue and try to keep blue open for us.
Yeah, these packs haven't been very exciting. I like Blood Beckoning, but look, it wants you to take the Shepherd. Honestly, just take the Shepherd. I don't care.
I think I'm actually on Zoff there. I'm going to take this off.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, maybe we should have cut blue, because Low Mage's Domination is
that.
really good. Another Night Runner as well. I think I'm just on Domination and hope to try to keep blue coming. Anti-Cognition is not, like, really a signal of any kind, and neither is Cleric, so I think I'm fine trying to cut off blue and take the Lull Mages. There aren't any good black cards in this pack, so maybe black is cut, or this was just a bad pack for black.
Yeah, slam the Domination.
Yes, I'm
seems great.
Okay, we could...
A little rougher here.
Yeah, I think I'd probably just snag the Field Research, again, as like the only really good blue card here.
These packs have not been very impressive. Like, even if we wanted to take a creature here, our options are pretty bad.
Yeah. And like Scorch Rider's not really exceptional. Black, like Dreadworm's a fine playable, but not really something that I want to take super early. And black has already been pretty cut, so I'm just gonna just take the field research. Cinderclasm, the Skitter Sneak helps us if we want to stay in blue-black. I think that's fine. The Adept is probably not making our deck at this point, but who knows? We're not really solidly in any color yet.
I really like Adept, I will say, but I think this is a pretty late Cinderclasm. Cinderclasm is much stronger than it looks, although I think a lot of people undervalue it, so it might not be as much of a signal as I like to think it is.
Yeah.
No, I'd probably still take the Cinderclasm here. I think it's the strongest card in the pack, and right now we don't have a solid direction.
Yeah, Skitter Sneak's replaceable too. It's not really like the end of the world if we don't end up with that.
There's some situations that like Cinderclasm gets you out of that nothing else does. Ooh, I like the squid here.
Really?
Yeah, I like the squid.
Oh, I'm on Veil in this pack.
Really? So the squid, it's a solid little body. It gets down early. It keeps your opponent from attacking you. This trades with most 4-drops in the format. And then it can attack too for most of the important parts of the game.
I guess that's fair.
Plus, we have no 2-drops yet. So I'm on squid.
Okay, I'll take your speculation pick there. I think that I would have taken Veil, but so here we could take either of these two rogues, which I think I'm not unhappy to play either of them. And Pelaka Predation's also good, but not really.
I think any of these three, any of these are good. I've been really impressed with Duelist recently, though.
Do we care about which of the two we're... I think I'm going to just take Skulker first and
that's fine.
Pick up the next. Oh, Blood Beckoning here is...
Slam the Blood Beckoning.
Just great. I'm not really looking to play the Tempest, but maybe that's just the pick here. Sentinel's good too, but I'll just take the Tempest and hope not to play it. Second Blood Beckoning, that's late. Are people lower on this card than I am? Yeah, you're right, Sirgovitz. The Mind Carver got picked up. Ooh, a Null Priest.
You know, I haven't actually played the Null Priest yet. I had to pass it a few times when I saw it in Pack 3. I would take it. Let's try it out. Well,
so the thing is, like, it's a good card, I guess. Like, it's a rebirth effect, and the 2/1 Menace Lifelink is also great. I mean, I guess we need to figure out, are we like trying to push the rogues thing, or we just want to be like blue-black good stuff?
I mean, we may end up picking up the good
it's
stuff, the rogues as we go. I think it's just the best card in the pack, too.
It is. It is, definitely.
What are you complaining? What are you going to complain about opening on-color rares, huh?
Yeah. Well, and I don't know. I'm just trying to think, because like synergy in this format just seems so much more powerful than just drafting good cards.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Soul Shatter's not something I'm excited about.
Soul Shatter's great.
Sorry, no, not Soul Shatter. I'm thinking of the what's the other rare in black that's not good?
Inscription of Ruin.
No, not the Inscription. There's another card that has a similar name to this that is just actually a bad card.
Shadow's Verdict, the 5-drop.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Soul Shatter has gotten me out of situations that no other card could. Big fan. Also,
the Coveted Rare is bad too.
Yeah, too bad we have to send the Blood Priest and Jwari Disruption and Cunning Geyser Mage. I think maybe we can get one of those back.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Geyser Mages go pretty late at this point in the format, and we probably won't get either of those, but Soul Shatter's solid and good to pick up. I don't really care for Confounding Conundrum.
Wow, we're just rare drafting, aren't we? Actually, I'm on Relic Golem here.
Yeah, Relic Golem's, but Deadly Alliance too.
Oh, wait, I didn't see that.
Relic Golem's a good card, but we're not really close to the mill thing at this point. Like, we have the Wind Robber, but other than that, we don't have anything else that's milling. We do kind of want to get there, though, with the Low Mage's Domination, but I think Deadly Alliance is just the pick here.
It's tough. I feel like we can pick up more removal spells.
Sirkovitz wants us to take the Golem.
Yeah, I'm on the Golem here.
We'll do it. Seconds off, a Mind Drain.
Not opposed to Mind Drain.
Blue seems
it kind of helps mill. If you think about it.
Which is that, Mind Drain?
Yeah, Mind Drain. I like one Mind Drain in my black decks.
Over the second Zoff. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. I kind of like just taking the Zoff consumption because it's such a powerful card. But take that. And here's a Skitter Sneak. Ooh, into the Royal. Just slam that. Yeah. It's a late Balagate recovery. Green has seemed pretty open this pack. Nothing, not a whole lot here for us.
What's our wizard count? 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I guess just Dreadworm and hope not to play it, maybe. For curve purposes, I think that's probably fine to take.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not exciting.
No.
Pick up a disruption here.
Second disruption going around.
I don't think we're playing any of these.
Probably
Highborn,
not.
maybe?
Yeah, that's
Highborn for curve purposes.
Ooh, that's not where that belongs.
Ooh, Palaka Predation came back.
It did.
There's also a Cascades here, but
I'm not excited about that card.
Yeah, no, I don't think I need to go into any more depth about why DFCs are so good. No one respects Cinderclasm. What's going on here? All right.
Hey, Jinsook Boy, thanks for the follow. Good to see you.
I don't know what people are thinking. So hear me out. Cinderclasm into Teeter Peak Ambusher. Or no, so you go like what's the one drop?
Do we care about any of these cards? We're not playing any of these.
I'd take a Tempest. Oh, we already have a Tempest. Maybe take a Spell Shield. Shell Shield. Spell Shield, Shell Shield.
I'll do that in the entire format. Don't worry.
Oh, I was saying you gotta go turn 1 the dog, the bad dog. What's it called? The dog with landfall? Red Steplings.
Yeah, Akum Hellhound.
Hellhound, yeah. So you go turn 1 Hellhound into Teeter Peak Ambusher, into like, I don't know, what's the warrior? Expedition Warrior or something? Into a kicked Cinderclasm. And it just wipes their board and your board lives through it. It's awesome.
Oh, jeez, look at the green here.
Oh, what a beautiful pack. Just not for us. Into the Royal, maybe?
I think Into the Royal is probably the correct pick here, but hear me out. We find 2 MDFCs in green, and we splash the inscription.
Nah, man, this has got to be Into the Royal.
It's got to be Into the Royal.
Come on, what a nuts pack. There's like 5 good green cards in here.
And green has seemed open. Somebody's gonna get hooked up in this draft. Whoever the green drafter is.
What's our creature count at right now?
9.
Like a little low.
We kind of want to pick up a few more. There's a Skitter Sneak, which is fine.
I think we might want to pick up a Skitter Sneak. Yeah, it's better than the Highborn Vampire, but we might have to play the Vampire too.
Yeah, we're hoping not to, right? Yeah, there's the coveted prize. This card's just not good.
Squid, in for the Squid. Slam the Squid.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything else here we want to play anyway.
Yeah, I'm serious. Squid is all right. I've had to reevaluate some cards from this format. Squid is one that's better than it looks, I think. Yeah, we can take a Bubble Snare here.
Bubble Snare seems fine. Oh, I hate passing Clerical Lifespawn. It's just like daggers.
Sad. Oh, I had a deck where I had 2 of them.
Blood Priest, I guess, here.
Yeah. I don't think we have any reason to want the Cleric over it. We can pick up a Cleric here, actually.
Sure. This deck, honestly, I feel like the Rogues deck just wasn't really open. Like,
no, we didn't
seem
see
very
any.
open.
No, yes. This is a deck where we are like blue-black tempo value and incidentally might turn on Skitter Sneak or Lull Mage's Domination.
What's our plan here? We're just hoping that they play something good that we can steal.
I think this is actually a bit of a tempo deck. Oh yeah, there's our pack.
Nothing there for us.
So check out like
not playing these 2 cards, Cascade Serum, Highborn Vampire.
I think we're gonna want to cut the Dreadworm first.
Yeah, Dreadworm's probably not getting.
Living Tempest actually can be playable, especially because there's a lot of smaller creatures. So sometimes you can ambush like a 2/2 or something.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather play 2 Living Tempest than my first Dreadworm.
In this deck for sure. Some decks I think like if you're somehow in like a black landfall deck, I think it's okay.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to call this like sneaky beats. Wow, that's a late beetle. Yeah. This is like sneaky beats, right? Like we're gonna get in with some little dudes here and there, and then kind of hope to out card advantage them in the end. with the Blood Beckonings, Null Priest.
Hopefully we can steal a win or two with the Barons.
Oh, Barons absolutely can steal wins where they shouldn't happen. Like, think about it. In this format, a lot of things 1-for-1, right? So when everything's 1-for-1ing and the dust settles and you're left with an 8/8 land.
Yeah, so ultimately I was kind of hoping to get we kind of got the rares, right? Like we opened a bunch of rares, but we didn't end up really using any of them.
No,
none of them really helped our deck that much.
No.
We're going to play them, but
this is it's not a great deck.
No, I'd probably put this at like a 4.
Yeah, it's probably between like a 4 and a 5. That's some decent power. So I actually kind of like our creatures where we have them. 1, 2, 3, 6, 11. That's only 11 creatures.
Yeah, we're low on the creature count, unfortunately.
We do have definitely 2 Blood Beckonings.
We could force the vampire in just to get there on creatures.
I think we might actually want to play the vampire. It feels bad, but we can't just like have an opening hand with like 2 Blood Beckonings and Into the Royal and like 4 lands. Like that won't do anything. I think we might actually need the vampire here.
Yeah, that leads to the question. So we're probably cutting a few lands.
Yeah, like definitely at least 1.
Do we really care about the Shell Shield? Probably not.
No, I don't think we have a good reason for it.
Like we kind of just want our things to die with the Blood Beckonings.
Yeah, we're okay
field
trading
research. This doesn't feel like a field research deck.
I would cut either field research or blood price because the 2 Blood Beckonings kind of take up that spot as is.
That's true.
Then we're definitely adding the vampire because then we want our creatures to be a bit more focused.
Yeah. The downside to cutting the downside to cutting both of these is that we kind of lose any card draw. The rest of the deck doesn't really have any. We have the Seer to scry, but we don't have any other card draw in the deck.
See, Blood Beckoning is card draw.
I mean, you're not. It is if we can find and lose creatures, but
maybe because we are a little lower on creatures, I could see cutting a Blood Beckoning and then either blood price or field research. So like 1 Beckoning gone and then either price or research.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because like if we like
better over the research or the blood price. What's the rest of our? I think we probably want to keep the research to keep our 3-drops flowing.
Probably cut the blood price here.
Is Golem even doing anything in this deck though? Like it's a creature, but does it really?
Oh yeah,
eventually it will, but
I guess it's gonna be hard to turn on. And when you do turn it on, it is the biggest thing on the board. Like I've lost games because I had to like triple block down a Golem.
Yeah, it does happen. Actually, we might. So we want to bring in the vampire.
Yeah.
And we're on 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 effective lands.
This, I think, looks good. We're at 40 cards, right? Yeah. We actually might want to go up an island and down a swamp for
8-6.
The domination.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think we want 8 or yeah, because the only double blacks we have are the kicked Null Priest and Zoth consumption. Besides that, we just need 1 swamp, I think.
Yeah.
And we have the 2 DFCs. So this is 9 blue sources and 8 black sources, and then Barons. I think this is as good as it's gonna get, right?
Pretty much. It's just the only other like question is regarding the second Blood Beckoning, but with the lower creature count, I think you're right. We probably do just need to cut one of them in favor of an extra creature.
Yeah, I'm just picturing a game where like you draw 1 creature and like 2 Blood Beckonings. That's not a good look.
Right. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm not super excited about this one, but
no, I am, because this is an uphill battle. Come on, if we had just drafted a like gas black-white clerics deck, where it, like the one you don't have to think about. Yeah, look at this, great hand.
It does the thing. I actually think we want to keep the Dwar Disruption as the spell here.
I do too. Yeah.
Ooh.
Look, like, come on, this is just blue-black tempo. This is pretty good. There's actually an argument to running out the Null Priest here. Oh, they didn't pay. Oh, if they didn't pay anything or play anything, I just pass here.
Right.
And
Yeah.
disrupt their 3-drop and then slam the Golem. Get that thing online. Yeah, get that nonsense out of here.
Yeah. Then we just go Null Priest.
Or no, I would play the Golem here actually. We want to be able to start tapping that thing.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
We're hoping to draw a land.
Yeah. Yeah, if we can go land into both of these, or leave up into the Royal or something.
Also, could you turn your game volume down a little bit? It's coming through pretty loud. Oh, that's better, yeah. We needed a land there, to be fair.
Yeah, we did. We could squid, and if they don't have a land, then we at least have a blocker, or I could just leave into the Royal open.
I think I'd probably squid here.
Yeah.
I think we want to draw a land, and then
well, let me switch
into the Royal is going to be great over on that Canopy Baloth. They always have the land. Of course they have.
Why wouldn't they have the land? Why wouldn't they? Yeah, we just take that. Bad beats, but it happens. Do we have any other rogues? We don't have any other rogues in hand, which kind of sucks. There's the land.
I think you want to leave the squid back here. Look at that. See, your 2-drop's going to trade for their 4-drop when they attack with the vampire.
True. Now the question is, do we get max value on Into the Royal next turn, or do we slam one of these 2-drops and then keep Into the Royal up, or do we slam both 2-drops? Because I kind of like keeping Into the Royal up as a hedge against them like smacking in with their Baloth.
Yeah, I think here you just want to pass.
Yeah.
And just kick the Into the Royal on the Baloth when they swing with it. Because they're going to start playing their lands out like that to trigger the Baloth. Right. Eventually they will run out, at least for their main assault. Oh, that's not great. Maybe
So we could Into the Royal the vampire in order to get them to only see one card, but I think we still want to Into the Royal the
I think you want to Into the Royal.
Or we could hit both. We could hit both.
Then we're losing a card advantage. I think here you just want to Into the Royal the Baloth, and then if you draw a land off this, you can show them land and Highborn Vampire. We don't mind discarding a creature because Null Priest can just get it back.
Ooh, I kind of like the
Rocket
Predation.
Predation.
Need to show them 2 cards, Vampire and Skulker. Probably.
Yeah, that seems fine. We need a second black source here, so is it?
I think they're probably just going to take the Vampire.
Now, if we draw a land, we could Predation and Golem, or Predation and leave up Into the Royal, or we have some options here.
Yeah. Definitely. Wow, he's tanking on this.
There we go.
Vampire.
So, what's the kicker on Null Priest? Is that 3 or 4?
It's 4.
Okay. So we're a bit away. We need 2 more lands, and one has to be a swamp.
I mean, Predation is 1, so we could play it as a land, but we kind of want to cast it. Where's a swamp?
Honestly, I might just play Predation tapped and pass. Kick the Baloth again.
Kick the
into the Royal the Baloth, and then
because they don't really have attacks otherwise.
They need a land here, and if they play the land, then that's the land they're not playing next turn for their trigger their Baloth. Looks like they might have a spell here, like a fight spell. See, every land they play is one that they're not going to play later on for the Baloth.
Feed my squid.
This doesn't matter, I don't think.
Not really. I mean, it sucks to not have a blocker here, but they're wasting an unconditional removal spell on my 2-drop.
Yeah, that seems good. Not just I mean, they do get to replay the Baloth here, but
it's fine. Well. We're getting the card back, so it's not the end of the world. Blood Priest isn't great, but take what we can get.
Good to have it. Yeah, we need to. How many cards are in the graveyard? We need to get this Golem online fast.
2.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
We don't have any other rogues either.
You can kick the priest here, get back the Highborn Vampire.
Yeah.
Seems like it's probably the line here.
Do we want the vampire or the squid back?
Just vampire. It's a bigger body.
True. Sure.
This can trade with the acquisitions expert. And the Highborn Vampire can either trade with their vampire, or if they're out of lands, trade with the Baloth.
Yeah, I don't... Well, they do have the pressure here, so it's going to suck if for them if they don't really attack. They're going to want to try to get in for as much as they can. But
we don't want them to have a land here.
Yeah, if they do we double block? Ooh, Soul Shatter. Less than ideal.
Pretty good. So I think, unfortunately, you have to trade. We have to take
it. We have. That's what I mean. We have to trade because they have
trade with the expert. Yeah, that puts them to 4 cards in grave.
Pack Beast. So we could dominate one of their things, but then they still have lethal.
Yeah.
Oh no, they don't. If we dominate the Baloth or the vampire,
I don't think we can cast on.
They won't.
I don't think we have the. We don't have. They don't have 8
CMC,
yet.
CMC X. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So I mean, maybe we just want to slam our 2-drops.
I think it. You were at 6 lands, right?
Yeah, we could go Seer into one of the 2-drops.
I think we went Seer into Blood Priest. Because I think we'd actually rather gain a bit of life here than hit the second scry.
Well, if we go...
Get that out of here.
Yeah, we don't want that. Oh, what the heck? My mouse has been kind of finicky lately.
Please don't top the island. Those are good sleeves, though. What are those?
Thanks. I don't even know where they came from, to be honest. So we could Skulker here in the hope... I guess we're chumping anyway, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say we could Skulker in the hopes of getting 3-party next turn, but
so now if they don't have a land here, the Seer trades at the Baloth, and Blood Priest trades at the Pack Beast, and then Golem is about online. Of course they have it. Okay, let's see what kind of attacks they make here. They should attack with the Pack Beast, so now you get to chump the Baloth and trade with the Vampire.
Do we? Or do we just eat the Baloth? Because so if we draw a land. I guess I should have kept the island, because if we draw a land, we can take that.
That's true. What's their graveyard count?
4. It'll go to 5 if we do this.
So we need to pay that. That would have to be 7 on the Vampire. Oh, shoot. That was a bit of a misplay on our part then. We should have left the land on top.
We should have kept the land, but...
Yeah, I wasn't considering that we'd be low maging.
This puts us to 1. It is tough. We need a land to low mage. Maybe we shouldn't.
Or else we just die on the spot.
Yeah, but do we die anyway?
What's our line here? Our line was not punting.
More or less.
Whoops. Just knock the top of the deck and hope for a land. And if it's not a land, it's a playable, right? So,
yeah, I mean, if it's a creature that we can cast, that's good too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
a land. It's a land.
That does it. That's great. So, oh wait! Hold on.
What?
It doesn't. It won't untap it.
Oh, it won't. So we need to steal Pack Beast here.
Yep, and then also play the Skulker.
That's fine. I'm for that. What is
this?
Bit
unfortunate, but
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, and then we may actually have to double block the Vampire.
We might, but that puts them very close to getting the Relic Golem online.
Yeah, and then it's just 1 tap from the Golem.
Oh wait, we don't have to double block. This has Death Touch.
Oh, right. That's right. It's a rogue. Oh man, value. Okay, we're at 1 life, but green black. I don't think they can do much about that. Besides, if they had a Mind Drain, that'd be pretty bad.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Oh, do they have a way to give this trample somehow at instant speed?
Wow, that's surprising. What's their hand?
Blood Beckoning? Moss Pit.
Kicked Moss Pit, eh? So this is good. Play out the land, and then we can start pumping up the Crawling Barons. Like, watch. This is where Crawling Barons gets great.
So we pump this on their turn?
Yeah, on their end step. So what's their graveyard at now? 6?
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a way. We can't do any fancy shenanigans with this to block. So we're gonna have to chump with the pack beast.
We just pass. Yeah. No, we're in fine shape now. That land was a creature, essentially.
Yeah, it is. But we're gonna want to chump with the pack beast here.
Yep.
Oh, that's. And then Relic Golem will turn itself online this turn.
Mm-hmm. Now we activate Relic Golem on their end step.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right, now we need an answer to that.
We Relic Golem, and then we still have enough to activate the Barons too.
Yep. All right,
Kill
top
2.
deck.
Oh gosh.
Don't fail us now. Soul Shatter, let's go.
Yeah,
oh wait, that
Soul
wouldn't
Shatter.
even do it because they could keep the Moss-Pit skeleton.
Yeah, that doesn't do it either.
No. Oh well. Gloom Hunter is a great card. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Solid card.
A 2-drop that also is a kill condition? That's pretty good.
I mean, the deck kind of did what it was supposed to.
Yeah, no, that was it. It came down to a top deck war, as a lot of the games in this format tend to do. And sometimes your opponent top decks a little baby Baneslayer Angel. Sometimes you don't. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I think our deck did what it was supposed to there. I think we wanted a few more ways to get stuff into the graveyard. We're playing a Mind Drain, right?
We are.
Okay.
That's the thing. We kind of were hoping for the blue-black deck to be open, but like Sirkovitz mentioned, and we saw kind of in the draft, it looked like somebody else was also on blue-black.
You know, this format almost reminds me a little bit of Ixalan, where people weren't drafting decks so much as they were drafting tribes, and you kind of had to hope your tribe was open, or else you just wound up with a pile of junk. And this kind of feels the same, except instead of tribes, it's more themes. There are some like tribes, like warriors, that kind of thing. Yeah, this is good. There's some stuff like that, like literal tribes. But besides that, it's almost more of a theme that you're trying to draft. And sometimes the theme gets together really well, and sometimes the theme just isn't open.
Yeah. Ambusher. Do we feed that? That card can get out of hand.
I think we'd rather save feed. You can just play the Blood Priest here. Want some Pocky?
I'm good, thanks. Just send that through the camera whenever you're ready.
Hold on. Let's see. I'll have to throw it to my right.
Alrighty here. Okay, we might want to feed the champion.
Yeah, champion is a little spooky. Playing off playing mana inefficiently feels a little bad. Might have been right to just play the golem there. You can attack here.
Yeah, and then because we're not playing it next turn. Next turn we're gonna drop the vampire or leave up into the rail depending on what they play. Lagak.
Good target for Into the Royal.
I think I still want to play vampire though.
Yeah.
Unless we want to leave up the disruption and Into the Royal.
I think we definitely want to be kicking our Into the Royal. So I'd probably just play vampire, and then next turn you can leave up golem and disruption. The red-green decks usually have like thick stuff in their top end. Like counter a Terra Stomper. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
See, like here we're pretty happy trading the Lagak and the vampire.
Yeah. It's a colony kicked. Okay. So we could predation here.
Ooh, predation, leave up disruption seems gas.
Yeah, and then we'll also have the option to leave up Into the Royal if they don't have anything we can... Okay, so they have a Thundering Rebuke.
We're probably going to rebuke the vampire here.
Which we can't disrupt, but...
And it's not worth Into the Royaling here, sadly. Yeah. We're going to take some damage, but...
Definitely. This isn't looking great for us. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to Into the Royal just yet.
No.
I think we want to wait.
Yeah, we want the card.
Taking a million here, but... Yep. Land off the top, and they're at 3, so this golem's not really doing anything for us. So what's the play here? We kick we kick this on their turn, and then we have disruption up.
Yep, that looks like the line here.
Because Golem is literally 3 mana do nothing for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. This definitely feels like the deck that didn't get the theme, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure what else we should have been in that draft, though. I think green seemed pretty open, so we probably could have been in green. Ooh, so if I disrupt this, they have to tap it?
That's pretty funny. Is it worth to pay 2 mana to tap a creature?
That's a good question.
Inland Royal is non-land permanent, right? So you can't bounce the land?
Correct. I think we take too much if we don't, though, is the problem.
I think you're right. As bad as this feels.
Yeah, because I can't bounce the land. I think we have to do that.
Oh, actually, you could, I was just saying, maybe you could bounce the Legak pre-combat. I guess we want to bounce the colony. Doesn't make a huge difference here.
Yeah, I'm not sure the correct line exactly there, but at least we get rid of that block, that attacker rather. And then I think bouncing the colony's fine.
Yeah.
The Legak might makes their top decks better, but because actually if they top deck a land, we lose. But we lose anyway if we don't bounce the colony. So
the moral of the story is we're pretty dead here.
And I think we have to block here though, because if they top deck a land, we're dead. Is that true? Do we have to block here, or do we want to double block next turn with the Blood Priest?
Well, we're gonna be able to Null Priest back the Highborn Vampire.
Oh, that's true. So we'll have blockers. I think blocking there is correct.
Dying to a top deck land would be bad. I agree. I think here we can Null Priest. Yeah, just Null Priest back the Vampire. Try to trade with the... well, we need something to trade with either the Mountain or the Legak. We're still in bad shape here.
Oh, yeah. We kind of need that Soul Shatter, like, yesterday.
You know, I think... yeah, we're going to gain 2 off the Null Priest if we chump with it, but we are in chump mode.
Definitely. And a Surge...
It's going to deal 2 to our face off the Legak. Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Blight Blade, but they tapped their Mountain.
Huh.
No attacks, and we have a Tempest to flash in, but they're just hoping for lands at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, we are not in a good spot here. Get ready to get your drafting hat back on, because I think we're going to be jumping into another draft soon.
This deck is not our finest work. God, what are the blocks here? Living Tempest on Ambusher?
I mean, we have to block we have to block everything, right? So.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't even realize. We're just dead. See? Oh, wait, no, we're not. You can let through the Blight Blade, because we're gaining 2.
Well, we have to block with the Null Priest, though. Or we won't gain 2.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like chump the Null Priest on the Mountain, so we gain 2 and we at least live.
Oh, I didn't even realize the Mountain was attacking. I thought that was already tapped.
No, we're dead. We were pretty dead anyway.
Yeah, that was my bad. I thought the Mountain had been tapped prior to that. What the heck?
All right, we'll keep playing to try to get some shame gems out of this deck, but let's just chalk this one up as a loss.
Yeah, I don't think we're trophying with this deck. Let's put it that way.
7-0 comeback. Let's go.
We could do it.
I've done it before.
Not with this deck, but we could do it. I mean, I think we'd need a Zagreus or 2 for that at this point, but...
Yes, I've actually found Soaring Thought Thief, the blue-black signpost.
Yeah.
I think even with like 1 copy of that, it would bring our deck from a 4 to like a 6.
Oh, it's such a good card.
Yeah, I've been noticing that like...
Well, especially because one of our better cards, we got paired down against Bronze. If we lose this, I'm going to be really sad.
Oh, God. All right, here we go. That's a keep.
It's a keep, but it's not an exceptional hand.
It's also not an exceptional deck.
You got me. You got me. No, but what I was thinking was, like, Golem's probably one of our best cards when it works, but it's been one of our worst cards because it's never been online. The Thought Thief would just make it way more reliably online.
Yeah, I have lost so many games to a turn 2 Thought Thief.
Yeah. I think we needed to get there on the rogues or the mill a little bit. Ooh.
Attack! What is going on?
Watch, this is gonna be like some really ridiculous aggro deck that is just gonna kill us like almost immediately. And we're gonna be upset about it, but
they have no lands.
Something.
Counter it.
That is something.
I'm not sure our opponent thought this one through.
I think, honestly, I mean, I don't want to like play too much into the whole bronze thing because not everybody plays ranked. But, like, we just have time for this, or should we just play the cleric?
I don't know. Like, they're never playing another spell. So,
I'm just gonna play the golem.
Like, that's the thing. This may just be a new player that's kind of just going through the motions of the game. In which case, that's fine. I don't want to like bash
just like
it, but
slammed the rare.
I will say that this is not a very solid strategy for reasons that should be becoming obvious.
Yeah, I mean they have to discard a hand size here, right?
Yeah, they're at 8. Are they discarding mountain? Oh my god.
Okay, so we just play this off consumption here.
Yeah, play it out and then play like cleric.
And then yeah, exactly.
Funnily enough, I don't think we want to bubble snare them here.
No, but I don't think they'll attack into the cleric anyway.
And even more funny, if they do, I don't think you block. Oh my god.
You might be right, Kevin. I think you might actually get pared down based on score.
Kevin, you're seeing this, right? Like this is funny.
We're still not close. Thing is, like, if this thing actually becomes like a problem, we can just bubble snare it.
Like, they have 0 lands in play. I think you just Cascade Seer here and try to find a land from Tempest. You get a Scry too. That's pretty good.
I don't think we want either of these actually.
Neither of these seem particularly good right now. How many? We have no creatures in the graveyard, right?
I don't believe so. It's just the disrupt. Yeah, just the disruption.
Yeah, I think weirdly enough, as it is the bottom 2 things.
I think that's what we want. Get in there, cleric. Do your thing.
Kevin, you got to admit, opponent has guts.
I don't know about that. I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if we lose to this deck. Like, we're not a deck that's built to capitalize on like an opponent dirtling around like this. Their 2/2's not beating us, right?
I think it may be time to bubble snare their guide beast. Now that this guide beast has cost them insurmountable tempo.
They just discarded a domination
and 2 cards. Like this is actively.
Oh my goodness! Now we don't. Now we don't. We let them attack and just eat it with the Living Tempest.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can full swing here.
Yeah.
Because now this is the equivalent of we just played like a Lotus turn 1 in standard. Like now I don't know how they come back from this. I still kind of want to let them hit. Is that bad?
What, does it have to connect to bounce the land?
Yeah.
It does. Okay.
Is it the dumbest thing in the world if we just let them keep hitting?
I think it is, because like if they happen to have a combat trick or something stupid.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I don't want to actually lose, and they're so far behind now anyway that I think that we just eat this and we just are happy to full swing here and do the thing, and we can mind drain them to make them get rid of stuff anyway.
I think actually you want to mind drain them and then bubble snare, or not bubble snare, activate golem.
Oh yeah. Keeping the golem open is good, because we're gonna get close to getting him online. All right, so here's the thing. It took our opponent playing nothing but Wayward Guide Beast, but our deck might actually get a win here.
I don't really know what this says about us or our opponent.
Black Lotus ETB take 10. Yeah, exactly. And a squid on turn 7 or whatever this is.
Mill him out.
All right, Golem's online. Okay, so do we snare this and just win?
Yeah.
I mean, we win anyway, but...
As fun as this game was, I think it's time for it to end.
We win anyway because we had lethal regardless of this.
You know, I actually was considering saying, like, I wouldn't fault you if you wanted to just drop and redraft after the O2, but I'm so glad we didn't.
Yeah, this made it worth it. Let's see if we can go to if my goal here is let's try to make a 3-3. If we can scrape 3 wins together out of this deck, I'll be extremely happy.
I'll be happy with 1 more win out of this deck. I have lower ambitions.
I'll take what we can get, but
yeah.
Got to keep that 50% win rate alive, you know?
Ooh, this is rough.
Yeah, I don't think we can keep this.
No. Sadly, no. This is a good way to lose a game.
We are on the draw, though. It's still a mulligan. It's still a mulligan. This is way better.
So much better. Yeah. You can bottom the
field.
Yeah, I think field research here. We might actually get to do some stuff.
I think we lead out. I think we lead on Barons.
Yeah.
Keeps him from knowing what we're up to. Man, red again.
Ooh.
Is Blue-Red Wizards the best deck in the format, do you think?
I think Black-Red Party might be the best deck, but okay. I think Blue-Red Wizards, I think it's close. I think it's close.
Because I feel like, in my opinion, power-wise, I've seen Clerics, like White-Black Clerics, Blue-Red or Blue-Green Wizards, but Blue-Red's just way better.
Now, hear me out.
I think we want to keep the Oblivion.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you could play it out.
You want to play it?
It's tempting to get ahead. I mean, running out the Blood Priest is also just fine here, obviously, but like, what do we do for the next few turns then?
Hope to draw 3-drop.
So I'm thinking if we Null Priest here, and then they play like a blocker and hope to double block it.
We just eat it.
We just feed the Swarm their 1 blocker, and it has Menace, so...
That's fair. We can always Blood Beckoning it back later to try to kick it if we want.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I gotta turn that Streamlabs off. My bad.
Yeah,
my bad there, Kevin. That's not too long of a message. Oh, they just Royal Eruption everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, our Electromancer into. Oh, you might just want to mind drain them here.
Yeah, they look like they probably are on a Black-Red Party deck as well.
Yeah, this looks like this is a very good start from our opponent. Ooh, blue.
Oh, black-blue. Okay.
And you just milled an island. That's good.
And an Into the Royal.
We're spiking their blue cards.
They're still killing us, but yeah.
It's fine, though. We want to swamp here so we can double spell. Oh, or just run out the vampire. This slows down their attacks. And look, they're out of cards now. You'll get to flash in the Living Tempest to eat like a pack beast or something.
Yeah. The question is...
Spell?
Yeah, the question was, I was going to say, do they have another Royal Eruption? And if they do we make this trade, or do we... Like, they're not attacking with the pack beast, like, ever at this point.
Yeah, no.
So do we eat this, or do we wait to hope like keep the Blood Priest back? Because we don't really care about taking 3 at this point.
I think you just take 3 here. Yeah. I think we also want to start attacking.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And we'll just do that first.
Now the Seer, I am actually fine with trading for the Electromancer here.
Agreed.
And I think we're
is worth it.
Can we get a swamp just once? Oh, apparently. Perfect. Leave them both.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Yeah, because you're going to get to swamp next turn, flash and Living Tempest, eat something, or just start attacking for 3 in the sky.
Right.
Did someone say comeback?
Don't put that out there.
Someone say 7-0?
Oh, yeah, I just eat this.
I think actually, yeah. They're blue-red. They might care about their wizard count.
Interesting.
Unfortunate. Yeah, I think it just... I mean, you could also...
we could just feed it.
You could feed it
Blood Priest.
It's mana inefficient, but it is going to start smacking us, and this lets us keep attacking. Yeah, I like that.
It mitigates the feed. Yeah, the Blood Priest mitigates the feed a little bit, too, because our party's at 2.
Yeah, so now we... Yeah, I like where we're at here.
This is fine.
And now they might start attacking the Pack Beast. I don't know. I think next turn we can attack with both.
Oh,
yeah, okay, that's pretty good.
That is good. But next turn we can flash in the Tempest.
Yeah.
And Golem's probably not worth it yet. I'd rather flash in Tempest than eat something.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could
I probably
there.
should have attacked there. Yeah, that was a misclick.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, yeah, and then this is fine.
This is gonna be so good. Sorry,
totally fine with this.
Oh, and they probably don't know that we have it because it looks like we're just leaving up crawling barons.
It does, yeah. We let them attack. Flash in the Tempest, assuming they don't have a counter spell, which they don't.
So good.
Remove that, and yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, so we're doing the thing a little bit.
So that's 2 wins out of our 7 that we're going to get for this.
I mean, Kevin called it. The 7-0.
Speaking it into existence, yeah. See, I knew this deck could win games. Yeah, come on. So I guess one of the better things the Null Priest can do is get back one of our Living Tempests, because it's one of our actual big bodies.
Yeah. Yeah, Living Tempest has done a decent job for us so far. I mean, I don't actually think it's that great of a card in this format. Like,
super understated. Like, compare it to the Angel in white.
Right. But, I mean, it's doing what we needed to right now, so...
The fact that it often does get to come in and eat something is so good. There's a lot of, like, X2s and X3s in this format.
Yeah. Wow, that took a while. What is your favorite deck in the format been, Ben? Also, I don't think we can keep this.
Gotta be red-white. Also, this is rough. But it's kind of the same position as last time. Although here, if we draw a land, you could play Relic Golem.
Yeah, but Golem's not doing anything for quite a while.
Yeah, that's true. And you have a Bubble Snare. I don't know. This one's a little closer to keep than last time because you have a Soul Shatter, and that helps get us back on track.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Thanks for joining, Sirkovitz. Good to have you, and thanks for your comments on the draft. Have fun with the family.
Later.
Enjoy the dinner.
Quick, should we keep? I say keep.
I'm mulling this. There's no way. Look, this is so much better. Right.
Yeah, okay. Bottom the actually you could bottom an island.
I kind of want to bottom Blood Beckoning.
I think bottom an island, right? Like what's really or beckoning.
I think beckoning was correct, but we'll bottom the island, and when I lose, I'll blame it on you.
Okay, fair enough. You can probably play
I think we want to play this because
yeah.
Nothing on 2, eh?
Interesting.
Squid or Cleric?
Squid. We're gonna start smashing with this. Squid is a surprisingly good attacker.
Well, I mean, it's statted like one. It's just a weird defender because it's aggressively statted.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? 1-drop Rabid Bite me? Is Rabid Bite even a 2-drop? I can't remember.
It's a 2-drop. They could play the Rogue with Death Touch. Rabid Bite.
That's true.
But like the Squid can attack and see, like the Squid attacks straight through the 3-drop.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks good. And they're not blocking here.
No. Oh,
wait, they're blocking here?
They probably have a Blood Beckoning in hand.
But the counter value, yeah, like see that they changed their mind, I think, correctly.
Chill Depths.
Yeah, Cleric.
It just blocks well.
Mm-hmm. It blocks the Gul'Draz's Mucklord, and then it lets our Blood Priest get in for 2 instead of 1. I would watch out for a subtle strike here. Oh, never mind. They just don't care. Look, the Squid attacks through both of those.
Okay, do we Consumption? I think we want to Swamp here to keep up into the Royal Kicked.
Yeah, I think we actually may be kicking it on the Shadow Cat at some point.
Right.
So I'd Swamp and then attack with the Squid.
Yeah, Squid is putting in the work here.
See, yeah, it's better than I thought when I first saw it. Oh, here they're gonna trade. Oh, okay, this is fine, and then you can bounce the Shadow Cat when they put a counter on it.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, do we bounce it first, but it doesn't actually matter, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I think
no value.
Still want to bounce it on their turn though, right?
Yeah, they're green-black. They're not doing anything with it. I mean, the one other... They might be able to, like... I mean, you could just do it in response to a creature here, but they might play a creature that they could sack to it, or sack in response. They could play the 2-drop. Okay, well, yeah, we just don't care.
Not, yeah.
Get that thing out of here.
Oh, and then Bubble Snare.
Snare's good here.
I don't think I want to use it yet.
No.
Just Blood Priest and hold back.
That seems good.
Because we can double block the Constrictor or the Shadow Cat.
Mm-hmm.
And then Blood Beckoning them back. We don't really care. I mean, I don't really care about Blood Beckoning either of these two things. Blood Priest is fine to get back, but yeah. I actually think I would pick up the Squid and the Blood Priest.
See, Squid is nuts.
Okay. I don't know about nuts, but it's doing things. It's definitely doing things for us.
That's pretty good. That's gonna get bubbled.
Yeah.
Come on, attack. Do it. Okay.
Coward.
This is good.
do we sneak or do we kick Bubble Snare?
What's their grave at?
1.
Okay, so Sneak is not getting sneaky for a while. Think you want to Bubble Snare and just smack with the Priest?
That's fine, yeah. That's a fine play. Sure.
So I noticed about Cleric that a lot of people seem to miss sometimes is that it doesn't actually tap the creature. It just prevents it from untapping. So when it attacks, it doesn't actually do anything if it deals damage.
Right.
Yeah, it's only when it blocks the creature. So
we're
not as good as it seemed. Yeah, no way. The cat is going to be pretty big.
Another
That's interesting.
Was that the same Constrictor? Ooh, Soul Shatter is a decent pickup.
It's really bad with our Bubble Snare, though.
Oh, it is. You're right.
We need them to play something bigger than a 5-drop.
Yeah, just sneak it out.
Is rough, yeah.
We can double block things unless they have some way to interfere with that.
Yeah, and shut off the Blood Priest. Actually, I have to run real quick. I just forgot that I had laundry I was supposed to go pick up. I'll be back in like
No
5
problem.
minutes.
No problem.
Don't lose, but text me what happens.
All right. All right, guys, he's gone. So I think here they might just play the Shadow Cat, and at this point, I think I just want to eat their stuff because Blood Beckoning, I kind of don't care if my stuff dies. Then we'll take 2, and like even if they kill my thing, like I just don't really care. Yeah, I mean that's kind of bad. So we have Wind Robber. This Bubble Snare is still kind of hurting us. We could Beckoning back. Nothing this turn. We kind of want to land so we can Beckoning and play something off of it. So for now, I think I just Wind Robber. And I guess I'm going to play the Zoff Consumption tapped because that means next turn I can Blood Beckoning back something and play it. And on 5, they could have more combat tricks, or they could... Oh, Mind Drain. That sucks. That sucks really bad. Now we kind of wish we kept the Zoff Consumption. On 2. Let's see. I don't know. If they attack, I think we double block. They don't attack, so that's fine for us. And they pass, and the land here sucks as well. We might want to try to start turning on attacking here, because what that does for us is allows us to get the relic robber or the relic golem online if we draw it. And losing, ooh, yeah, we're just in a really bad spot here. I mean, even with that, we still weren't gonna block with the wind robber, so it doesn't matter, and we're just flooding now. And they're attacking 4, 5, 7. I think we just stop attacking at this point. That bubble snare really hurt, because it would have been nice. We kind of drew them in the wrong order, right? Because we wanted to soul shatter one of their either menace threats or the Muck Lord or something. Anything else. Or, well, we would have soul shattered the ascetic, and then we would have bubble snared anything else. We have to block this. We didn't have to block there, but the wind robber's not really doing anything for us, and since we didn't attack, it was probably best to just take care of that. And the blight blade, and there's a land, and that's it for us.